at compound interest, okay? And I have no examples, so we're just going to make it up on the fly. But this is a compound interest formula. A stands for the total amount in the bank account. P is the principal, similar to like simple interest, okay? And this time we have brackets 1 plus I, okay, multiplied by, or to the power of n. But I and n are variables that you actually have to calculate using more variables. So it looks like I got a whole bunch of letters. R is the interest rate. C is the compounding period. YR is the number of years times the compounding period. And we're assuming that interest rates are in years. So let's say I go to the bank, I got a simple amount, $1,000, and they offer me a 5% interest rate, okay, per year. So I'm going to say every year, but I'm going to say compounded monthly. And that's a very common compound period. 5% is a huge amount for a bank normally. $1,000, 5% compounded monthly, and let's say I decide I want to invest for 6 years. That's how long I'm going to put money into the bank. How much will my total amount be? That's what the question's going to be. Okay. So we have our A. What's our principal here?
$1,000.
$1,000. So we have our $1,000. Okay. 1 plus I. We don't actually know what I is. I is the interest rate. What's the interest rate?
D 5%.
Okay, and I gotta change that to a decimal, so 0.05. Okay. Divided by the compound period. What's a compound period?
Monthly.
Monthly. So how many times does monthly occur in the course of a year?
12.
Yeah, so it's always in terms of how often this, what this interest rate is for. So because it's 12, it's 0.05 divided by 12. So I is a value that we have to calculate. So 0.05 divided by 12. 0.00416. Okay, you can leave it as decimal. You can leave it as a fraction. 2 zeros, a 4, and 1, and a 6. So 2 zeros, a 4, a 1, and a 6. So there's our I value. 2 zeros, 4, 1, 6. And then our N. N is also something we have to calculate. N is the number of years. How many years is it?
6.
Yeah, we want to invest for 6 years. Times the compound period. What was the compound period?
12 months.
Yeah, 12 months again. So again, times 12. So, and 6 times 12 is 72. So this is actually to the power of 72. So if you notice there, I had to make 2 calculations on the side before I could even put values into this formula. And then from there, we can kind of follow our bed mass. A is equal to 1,000. This becomes 1.00416 to the power of 72. Okay, and I'm going to do this all one last step in the calculator. So I can just add 1 to that answer, and that's my amount in here. This needs to go to the power of 72, a little bit bigger, and then it needs to be multiplied by 1,000. So after 6 years, I'll have $1,349.02. So 1,000, already forgot. 349, 349 and 2 cents. Okay, and what's different from a compound interest from simple is after every year. So after year 1, maybe we had 1,000 and we had 5%. We had 1,000 and it is compound monthly, a little more than $5. Let's say $5.50 or something like that. You then earn interest on that. So you constantly earn interest on more and more and more.